Welcome to the first race of the Drag-race Diecast Tournament. These 20 drivers, 20 of NASCAR's best, are going to battle it out in this drag race Hot Wheels track. There's a section of lane racing and a section of open track where the drivers can beat and bang, battle it out to the finish. There are 10 matchups for round 1. Today is round 1. Round 2 will come out at a later date. But our first matchup in today's event is the 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 20 of Eric Jones. Kevin Harvick has showed some great speed this week. He's driving the number 4 Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Mustang. He's going up against Michigan's Eric Jones in the Toyota Craftsman. And Kevin Harvick and Eric Jones are ready, and they're off, and Kevin Harvick is going to take the opening match. Let's look at that again on replay. Kevin Harvick just gets a better launch out of the gate, and it's a nice block on Eric Jones, and Kevin Harvick will be advancing to round 2 of the tournament. So congratulations to the 4. Next we have Cole Custer for Stewart-Haas Racing, going up against fan favorite Matt DiBenedetto. And both of them are in the gate ready to go. And Matt DiBenedetto looks like he's going to take the opening match between those two. And looks like Matt DiBenedetto fell behind on the start, but did some nice side drafting there at the end. So good job, Matt DiBenedetto. He is advancing to round 2. Next is Alex Bowman in the Exalta Chevrolet, going up against veteran Jimmy Johnson. As the Hendrick teammates are ready to go, and close race between the two. We're gonna have to check again on replay who won that. Slow motion, and Jimmy Johnson, I think by a hair, he's gonna get the win, so he advances to round 2. Wow. Next is Kyle Busch in the M&M's Toyota, going up against Eric Almirola in the Smithfield Ford. As Kyle Busch and Eric Almirola are in the gate, and Eric Almirola puts the 18 in the wall, and on replay, it just looks like he doors the 18. Nevertheless, he is moving on to round 2 of the tournament. Next is Richard Childress's Austin Dillon, going up against fan favorite Chase Elliott. As they are in the gate, and Chase Elliott, he won't defeat Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon wasn't a powerhouse coming into this or thinking to win, but Austin Dillon will defeat the fan favorite Chase Elliott, and he advances to round 2 of the tournament. Wow. Next is Joey Logano in the AAA Insurance Ford Mustang, going up against Rocket Man Ryan Newman. As they are ready in the gate, and Ryan Newman hard into the wall. He just noses into the wall. Let's look at that again on replay. As they are out of the gate, and Ryan Newman just turns dead right. And Joey Logano will be advancing to the next round. Making his return to NASCAR for 2020 is Matt Kenseth. He'll be going up against William Byron in the 24. as they are ready to go. Matt Kenseth gets the jump, and Matt Kenseth is going to hold off William Byron for the win. Not much of a contest here in this matchup as Matt Kenseth takes control, puts William Byron in the rearview mirror. So Matt Kenseth is moving on to round 2 of the Drag Race Diecast Tournament. Next is Clint Boyer in the Rush Truck Centers Ford, going up against Brad Keselowski in the 2. The 14 and the 2 are in the gate and they are ready to go, and oh, Clint Boyer gets turned there at the end. Brad Keselowski, I think, in a last-ditch effort, tried to turn the 14, but it wasn't quite enough. Too much, too little, too late. Clint Boyer will win as he crossed the finish line first. Next is MTJ, or Martin Truex Jr., in the Bass Pro Shops Toyota, going up against Bubba Wallace Jr. in the Shark Teeth Air Force Chevrolet. As here is Martin Truex Jr. and Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace, it looks like he's going to get the victory. He beats out Martin Truex Jr. as Joe Gibbs Racing is yet to advance to round 2. Bubba Wallace is moving on. Final matchup of stage 1 is Denny Hamlin in the FedEx Express Toyota, going up against Ryan Blaney in the Money Lion number 12 Ford Mustang. Denny Hamlin is Joe Gibbs' last chance to advance to round 2, and Denny Hamlin has an issue there. Let's look at that again on replay. He must have knocked it out of gear or something, because he just could not get going out of the gate. Ryan Blaney in the Moneyline Ford is going to move on to round 2 of the Drag Race Diecast Tournament. Let's overview round 1. Up in the top left corner, we have the Kevin Harvick-Eric Jones matchup, as Kevin Harvick took that one. And the Cole Custer-Matt DiBenedetto one, Matt DiBenedetto took that one. Alex Bowman and Jimmy Johnson, Hendrick teammates. Jimmy Johnson took that one in a photo finish. Eric Almirola beat Kyle Busch, and Austin Dillon beat Chase Elliott in the last green shaded matchup on the left side of the screen. And then moving on to the right side of the screen, Joey Logano beat Ryan Newman. And then Matt Kenseth beat William Byron. And at the very bottom of the screen, on the right-hand side, you have Clint Boyer beating out Brad Keselowski. Bubba Wallace beat Martin Truex Jr. And then Ryan Blaney beat Denny Hamlin. And that one wasn't even close. These matchups are by the driver's initials. If you haven't seen that, I'll just give you guys a few more seconds to look over that. The finishing results of round 1. And round 2 will be coming out soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.